Hi, my name is Leah, and this is my video discussion number 3 on the lost girls of India. The long-standing cultural practice of favoring the birth of sons and a patriarchal lineage is the reason for sexual preference of males in India. And this has become a social, economic, cultural issue because it affects both the wealthy as well as people in poverty. Children who have been abandoned or found alive are often taken to an orphanage. Oftentimes they haven't been fed, they haven't been cared for at all. They're left to die. After abandonment, they face mental, physical, financial issues that will continue on for their whole lives. Little has been done to protect them. I feel like way more could be done to help these girls in terms of like legal protection. What is challenging about too many girls in one family is the expense of raising all the women. There's cultural stigmas around having girls. It is more prestigious to have sons. Marrying them off is oftentimes difficult, and families often can't afford to marry more than one daughter because the dowry is too expensive. This obsession for Indians to have a son and the spiritual expectations that are held by the son is that they are expected to look after the elderly. They carry the family name, and only the son can light a funeral fire. The increased availability to technology in the medical field has influenced the distribution of male and female babies significantly. Gender determination is available early on, and oftentimes only females are being aborted. They have made this illegal, but it's practiced throughout India with the rich and the poor. There's way higher abortion rates among females. In 2007, a tragic incident that made the national news called Orissa was when dozens of aborted fetuses were found in a well, and full-term babies were buried on private land at an ultrasound clinic, which is just so terribly shocking, and yeah, words cannot express how sad that is to me. The problem of female abortions between the rich and poor and socioeconomic concerns is a lot of times in wealthier communities, women are forced to have illegal abortions. They're forced to continue to try and have a son after they've had many girls. Their sons are expected to carry on the wealth of the empire while the cost of the marriage is too high. The importance of and purpose of the Rakhi Festival is the relationship between brother and sister is celebrated. It encourages the brothers to have a bond with their sister and strengthen their family ties, and hopes to have the brothers feel more of an obligation to protect their sisters. Place of greatest disparity between birth is amongst the wealthiest communities, actually. In places like New Delhi and Haryana, there's actually a marked shortage of girls. The boys significantly outnumber the girls, which creates other issues in terms of marrying sons. A lot of times there's not enough girls to marry sons in these wealthier communities. In these areas, if the sex ratios continue, the missing girls will reach 1 million per year, which is just so devastating. And finally, the Artie House believes that fundamental shifts in attitudes and social customs like dowries have to end in order for children to have an equal chance at life. I really enjoyed watching this video. I found it moving, sad, enlightening. I didn't know this was happening in this part of the world, and it was heartbreaking.